Hey professionals, SoFeya Sarah Joseph here, author of Choreography of Awakening, international speaker, former Olympic figure skating coach, and founder and creator of imagintlife, a revolutionary path to mastery of self that leads towards creation of your masterpiece, the life you were born to live according to your life's blueprint. Welcome to Professionals on Air podcast, a podcast where we discuss how to walk, talk, live and grow authentically as a professional in the 21st century. It is my intention to bring you diverse and exciting speakers and prove that no matter where we come from and what we do, there are clear laws that work through us all that we can tap into to create what we desire. And today I have the pleasure and honor to introduce you to my amazing guest, Ana-in-Style, all the way from Slovenia. Ana is the founder of Choose Your Signature Style. She's a certified virtual personal stylist and visual brand consultant, working with professionals who are ready to level up their success by feeling confident and aligned with their inner essence through their signature style. And I have to tell you guys that after I coached skating for so many years, I can tell you and attest how important your style is. It's like your warfare or something that you're going out to. And I'm really, really excited to welcome Anna to share with you what it actually means and how to get that. Thank you, Anna, so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anna, tell us a little bit about what you do and how did you get started?
As you mentioned, I'm a virtual personal stylist and visual brand consultant. And I started this out of my own experience with appearance and how it can influence even our destiny. Because I was a miserable gray mouse when I started the life on this earth. And through changing my style, just by changing my style, I became a desirable woman. And this was so powerful that I started deeper research in this field and also to certify myself in order to be qualified to teach others and consult them. So, yes, it's been quite a journey, and gradually, more and more, it became my, how would I say, profession.
I love that. I love that. What would you say professionalism mean to you?
This is a wonderful question because I think it was a week ago when there was a topic in several different groups. I would like to emphasize two posts that I noticed from two different women in two different groups. One of them mentioned that she was told by professionals that curly hair is not professional.
Hmm.
And the other one said that she was told her accent was not professional. And I became really worried because how can we classify something as professional, something that is our inherent characteristic, We cannot change our hair. It is curly. We were born with curly hair. How can this not be professional? It's a part of us. It's like our identity would be diminished. And the same thing with accent. We come from different countries. We are influenced by different languages. And as a my primary education is in linguistics. And I know as a linguist how hard it is to get rid of the accent. And it's also a part of our identity. No one would say that a French person would sound unprofessional with their French accent, right? It sounds romantic. Or Italian. But if it's from some exotic country, then it's not professional. It doesn't make sense. And we had a really beautiful discussion. And then I made a post on my profile, and the professionals um, came and they started commenting, like really high skilled professionals, like, I have curly hair, am I not professional? We were joking about this, you know? It was so funny. And yeah, I think it's sometimes things go a bit too far as definitions go. I don't know how these professionals thought that these inherent characteristics were not professional. But I guess this happens, and it's not right, because what is not professional is discrimination. That's not professional.
This is such a new and fresh perspective. And I love how you made that comparison too. It is so perfect and so accurate and a great way of looking at it as well.
Thank
And
you.
what would you say separates a great professionals from run of the mill ones?
I would say dedication.
Hmm.
Dedication to their calling, to their profession. Because if you're dedicated, then you care. And when you care, you're being the most authentic self.
I'm so like with you. I've, over the years, like you meet so many different people, and especially when you meet other professionals in your field, right? And I used to coach skating, and so I'll meet like, let's say, I'll meet other teachers, coaches teaching music or whatever gymnastics, etc., like another sport, because my daughter was growing up and she was like taking lessons and stuff, and then I would come to her lessons and watch people teach her, and I would just get so mad because they didn't care about what they were doing. Like when you do something, when you really care, right, your dedication, you are so there for your client, for the people, for your job, for your craft, right? It's like
Yes.
worshiping that. And then you kind of have that expectation that other people will do the same thing, and then when you don't meet that, that's kind of tough. So I
Yes.
really appreciate your sharing and bringing that in. Dedication rules.
Yeah. Not many people are capable of doing that.
So, Anna, what is your biggest strength as a professional?
Oh. Hmm. My biggest strength, I would say empathy. I'm an empath by nature, and I think I'm capable of really feeling the desires my clients hide inside, and I help them realize those desires, bring them to life, implement them.
Mm.
I like to say that, how would I say it? If you can dream it, you are capable of achieving it. And many women are afraid of living their dreams, of being themselves, because when we grow up, what usually happens is that the thing that we are best at is being suppressed unintentionally. And then we grow up believing that we are a bad person, that we are not enough, that we are an imposter. And we grow up hating our essence and who we are. But it's never too late to change that. Never. No matter the age. I like to say that being over 50, it's not the end of life. It's only one half of it. Because nowadays we can live up to 100 years. It's not something, special. So we have another half of our lives in front of us.
Life begins at 50.
Yeah, it's a new era. It's a new. I heard somewhere that 60 was the new 40. And I said, yeah, of course. If you subtract 40 from 100, you get 60. She was right.
It's ideal. It's great perspective you have. I love that. Anna,
Thank
what
you.
would you say your greatest weakness is as a professional?
Empathy again.
Oh, I love this happens like all the time. Like you look at the strength and the weakness. It's like a sword of double-edged sword, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
So how
yes.
is empathy a weakness for you?
I love helping people. I'm a bit of a people pleaser, and I would love to help everybody. And sometimes with things that I deal with, they're really deep and really stuck on people. Old patterns that keep you stuck, they're really stubborn. And sometimes I go too far, too fast. And then the client is like, okay, stop, stop. I've had enough. I've had enough. Stop. I'm like, we're not finished. No, no, no. I don't want to do it anymore. Let's do it tomorrow.
That's what you
And then I'm
say.
like,
That reminds
okay.
me. When I coach skating, I tell my students one more time, and then one more time, and then they're like, "This one more time will never end."
Yes, yes, exactly.
Wow. And what would you say has contributed to your success? Luck, timing, a mentor, what you offer, or the way you do business?
what I offer. I offer a transformation like no other. I'm a personal stylist, but all my clients, without an exception, say, I never expected this. It's like I just came for styling to you, and now I'm a really a different person. I'm like polished me. I can finally breathe. And also, you mentioned that our clothes can function as armor, right? As a protective shield. And that is so, so true. Because if we look at our apparel, our clothes, as our micro environment, we can bring it anywhere we want. Sometimes we say that we feel lost in a foreign space. You come somewhere you're not used to, and you feel lost or alone, or this, um, yeah, I would say lost is a good expression for that. But if you wear your clothes that synchronize with yourself, you feel at home, and you take that home with you like a snail. And we can always hide in this shell of ours that we created for ourselves to protect ourselves, especially empaths,
Mm-hmm.
but also mavericks. Mavericks are people who go beyond, who are moving borders, who are always walking on the edge of profession and moving, the boundaries a bit higher. And they are usually like in an unsafe position when they are introducing their innovative ideas. So it is good that they have this micro environment to protect them from the from their audience who needs to accept the new idea.
Well, how do you do that?
I lead the client through a procedure, a process, a journey of self discovery. Um, we go together through many, many questions so that I can really get to know them well. And then it's like with figure skating. We are dancing in parallel, and I'm holding their hand.
Hmm.
So, yes, we do step on slippery ice as well.
I love you, like, just boom, lit up as you're sharing that. That's just so wonderful to see that.
Thank you. I really enjoy
I
doing
see,
that.
I can see that. And I know everyone sees that. And what is, in your opinion, professional needs to consider when they're choosing a color?
Oh, this is a really, I made a science out of this.
I know you love color. There is a beautiful colors behind you as well.
Thank you. Someone mentioned it is the picture of the earth.
Hmm. That behind you is the picture of the Earth?
Yo, yes. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's not mine. I didn't make it, but yeah, it kind of looks like the core, and then the magma in the middle, and then going
It
out, out,
does.
out, and the ocean on the
I can,
outer
s- I
layer.
totally see that. Yes.
And it's really fun because it actually represents what I do. Now that you mentioned it, I really do like a layer peeling and polish it so that people can really shine. It's like sculpting a diamond. Some of them are already made, but just need a little bit of polishing. And some of them are more raw. It depends on the person. Yes. So I forgot what was the question again. Sorry.
How, it's in your opinion, what professionals need to consider when they're choosing a color?
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I went to the middle of the earth. They need to consider the value of the color. This is the most important thing. First of all, the value of the color. We know different values. We have hues, shades, tints, and depending on our vibrancy, the vibrancy of our body, because we are made of atoms, and atoms vibrate in order to stay together to form a solid material. And every one of us vibrates on a different frequency. And so do colors. And if we bring together the right frequency of the person and the right frequency of the color, then we get the resonance. It's like with that bridge, when everybody is stepping in the same rhythm, the bridge will start to move. And this is what happens. And then in real life, this looks like, oh my gosh, you're like 10 years younger. What did you do? Or did you change your hair? You look so fresh. You look so healthy. You look so beautiful. What happened? These are the comments. While if you are not so aligned, people will just notice the individual pieces on you, like, oh, I love that bag, or I love your shirt. Can you notice the difference? When you wear things in alignment, people will notice you as a one whole entity. But if things are not aligned, they will notice individual pieces. So, first of all, the value of the color. Secondly, and this is an advanced version, advanced level, is to look at the meaning of the color. What psychological impact it has on us. And this is the whole theory that I'm developing inside my Facebook group. I have a free Facebook group, and we are developing the meaning of colors there.
Hmm.
it's from a perspective of psychological impact,
Hmm.
emotional, health, prosperity, spiritual, everything. All the aspects color can bring us.
Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Thank you for sharing that too. I left, I practice different qualities, and my qualities are on colors. And today I'm on the blue, and so I'm on the blue. And I do like people when we have the podcast. Every time I'm in a different color, depending on the quality I'm working on. So
Oh,
it's important to bring that in into your life and make that connection for sure. Thank you for that.
I'm wearing blue as well.
And I have uh, so my question to you is the tricky one. My favorite question. Anna, if imagine that your name changed today and you're no longer called Anna and you have to choose a new name out of these four: success, trust, courage, or passion. Which one of these names would you choose, and what would change in your life as a result?
Passion.
So, what would happen? What changes?
Um, I'm not sure because I love passion. I'm a somewhat passionate person. Um, I'm not sure if my life would change, but it would progress.
So, what? So, if you then chose a different quality, if you chose an additional, so passion you have already mastered.
Yes.
So, if you so then you don't want to choose what you have mastered. You want to choose what you can bring up more. Which one of these would you choose then?
Oh, okay. I didn't want to name the same one as your guest before me, Anastasia.
Yeah.
But yes, I would choose trust in this case.
Okay. So what would change in your life then?
I would trust in my abilities more. I would trust the universe more,
Hmm.
and I would trust myself. Yes, I would trust my intuition.
Hmm. Do you feel that would really make a big difference?
Yes, yes, because I think my intuition is quite good, but I don't want to listen to it. I'm stubborn. I need logic. It's not enough if I feel it. I need evidence. I need proof. I need to prove everything. It was not enough that I knew a lot about personal appearance. I needed
Wow.
certificates to prove it.
Wow. That's powerful. That truly is powerful. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you
I
for
have.
provoking this.
Say it again?
Thank you for triggering this.
So I have this question to audience now. Imagine that your name changed today and you have to choose a new name out of these four: success, trust, courage, or passion. Which of these names would you choose and what would change in your life as a result? You can write the chosen word in the comments or send me a private message to receive a gift from me. And choose the word that you haven't mastered yet. Choose the word that you can step in to make your life better. And Anna, I want to thank you so much for this great interview. It was so inspiring and it was great to meet you and feel your energy and your wisdom. It was just so powerful. And I have a question for you, where people can find you, and you have a gift. How can they get a gift, and what is that?
First of all, thank you so much for your powerful questions. It takes two to tango, right?
For sure.
And you're a wonderful dancer.
Thank you.
You can find me on www.chooseyoursIgnatureStyle.com. That's
You
my
can see it
website.
on the screen right now.
Yes.
Yes.
And also, you can find my attraction style quiz there. It's a free quiz to determine your attraction style. It's very powerful. It looks like a game, it feels like a game, but it's the journey from head to your heart to discover your true inner essence. And followed is as an addition to this quiz, you get a 5-day email sequence to further investigate the results and confirm them. I need proof and I want my clients to have proof so that they can confirm if the result is really their leading element. So this would be something to look at. And maybe because it's a holiday season approaching, maybe your audience would like two gifts.
Mm.
I will paste the link below. And I want to gift your audience the perfect profile picture guide. This is a comprehensive guide how to evaluate your social media profile picture to look professional and also to how would I say, to tell a story about who you are, what you stand for, and what you do.
Love it. I'm Mia, so I'm first. And you guys make sure you get your gift. And Anna, thank you so so much for this interview. And
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to meet you live.
finally, yes.
Yes.
And professionals, thank you so much for tuning into our show, the Professionals on Air podcast, a podcast where we discuss how to walk, talk, live, and grow authentically as a professional in the 21st century. If you want to be a featured guest, please send me a direct message. And to learn more about Anna, visit her website. You can see the link on the screen, and it's also going to be posted in the comments. And we appreciate your comments and your feedback, and can't wait to see you next Wednesday, where I will introduce you to Nelson Baljar. And he is a certified life and executive business coach, a cancer survivor who gratefully credits cancer to finding his life and his mission. And I want to wish everyone Merry Christmas, and we'll see you one more time before the end of the year. As always, send us your questions. Ciao. Bye.
Bye bye.